everyone, welcome back to Tanya's TLC Beauty. Hope everyone is doing great. I thought I would kind of do a little something different. As you can tell, it's kind of a little bit darker here in my beauty room slash bedroom. And fair warning ahead of time, you may hear some things. My bedroom is downstairs, so you may hear some things up above me. My bedroom is directly underneath the kitchen. I think my son is having his best friend, aka our neighbor, over. So you may hear some footsteps up there. And our dogs, we have a Chihuahua and a Dachshund. They may be running down the hall to go to bed with my mom. So just fair warning, you may hear some of that in the background. And the cats do tend to get a little rowdy at night because as I'm shooting this, it is about 10 after 10, so they kind of get their little fifth burst of energy throughout the day and tend to get a little rowdy. Y'all have seen Popeye, my one-eyed gray and white cat. I don't know, Echo may make an appearance. He's solid black, just a beautiful black cat. I wish I would have named him Bagerra from The Lion King because that's what he reminds me of, just a panther the way he moves. But anyway, back to the video. I want to do kind of an get unready with me because I always do the makeup tutorials and tell you some things that I use with makeup, but I want to do a get unready with me instead of a get ready with me. I'm already in my pajamas. I have a hoodie. Yes, I'm one of those crazy people that I still wear a hoodie. I wish I had feet though. I miss those little footies from when I was little. And I actually have 4 hoodies. I found just a regular comfy lightweight one that I can wear in the summertime. This one's a little bit heavier, but I thought it'd be, you know, kind of comfy with a get unready with me. I have 2 Minions. I just adore the Minions. And this one I'll stand up super quick. This one is a Chihuahua because I have a Chihuahua and everybody thought it was kind of cute. So that is one of my onesies. But anyway, back to the getting unready with me. I'm gonna go ahead and do pretty much my normal skincare routine as I get unready to go to bed. So without further ado, let's jump into this. As we speak, Popeye is circling near me. To kind of simplicize it, is that a word? Simplify. Usually I just go in with my micellar water to kind of get everything off the skin first, but I'm going to do it a little bit quicker since I do have kind of everything. I got a pimple popping through. Ouch! I have a bit of a pimple popping through there. But I'm going to go in with my Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes. I use the normal to oily skin with pink grapefruit seed oil. This one, I was looking to get something just to kind of cleanse the face and give me a nice burst in the first thing in the morning. And I was like, oh, grapefruit, you know, it'd be kind of nice and a good scent in the morning. And that's what I went for. But then I was like, okay, I do have normally to oil skin. So that is what I was wanting to go for, and it removes dirt, oil, and makeup without rinsing. And the towelette that you get is a pretty decent size. This is the size towelette, and I like to, in the morning, I like to just rinse my face with it, just get a good solid cleansing and kind of wake everything up. So, but I'm gonna go in with this tonight and just kind of get everything off my face. And I usually like to start up at the forehead to kind of get everything off. Today, with it being summer, I kind of just went in with a lighter foundation and kind of did everything a little more neutral. But I do try and get my face first, and then I try and go and get my eye makeup after I do my face. But I kind of thought this way you guys can see the products that I have been using and what has been working for me. Since I started this skincare regimen, I really haven't been having that many breakouts whatsoever. I may get a little one like what I have right here. Usually it's when I have some stress or, you know, just things are just not going the way that I want them to at that particular time. I'll get just a little teeny tiny pimple, not even a huge breakout, it's just a very, very small one. And I'll put the Mario Badescu on, the one that has the pink down at the bottom, and I'll get that, put it on 1 or 2 nights, and it kind of nips it in the bud. and very little of the lovely white stuff will come out of it. So like I said, I try and do my face and my brows first, just to kind of really get a good wash on that. And as you can see, it took off quite a bit there, nice and gross. But then I'll flip it over because there's still quite a bit of product in there, and I'll go in with my eyes and get all of that product off. And I have to be super careful how hard I do wipe, just because of me wearing contacts. I do still have them in. Either I sleep with them in, or I will take them out right before I go to bed. But as you can see, this one wipe is still taking all of my makeup off. And it's just, the smell is so relaxing, refreshing. And as you can see, it has virtually taken all of the makeup off. I didn't wear anything too drastically heavy today. So after that, I am going to go in with my Micellar cleansing water. I did forget to take off the lips, but I'm going to go with Micellar cleansing water and a nice cotton square. And I have these, I found these at the Dollar Tree, and it's so nice because I can just put this down on my table. I can take a cotton square, and normally it comes right onto it, but you just simply push down on this and you get the product onto it. So I can simply put it down onto my table and the product comes right onto the cotton square. And of course, now that I'm doing a tutorial with a Get Unready with me and I need my Micellar cleanser water, it is not wanting to work properly for me. But I think there might be something wrong with this particular bottle. My Olay eye makeup remover comes out fine, or if the cotton pad doesn't want to work, I will sometimes go in with a totally different cotton square. And if the second one doesn't work, when all else fails, I just go in with the nifty bottle and put a little bit more water onto the pad. And I make sure that all of the makeup is off. As you can see, I'm still getting some more off of there. So I just want to kind of do a double cleanse. I feel like I might be getting a little bit of a pop up there. So I'll show you what I do with that. So I'll flip over the micellar pad or the cotton pad with the micellar water on it. So making sure to do that. And now that I've done the face, I'm still going to get another cleansing pad, get some more micellar water on, and do my lips because I'm wearing the lip scents today, and just kind of go over it. I have found that the micellar water will work on it. I just like doing this first and then going in with the cleanser that came with it, the remover. Just because it's a little easier to remove. But as you can see, it pretty much takes it all off. So it looks like there's just a tint on your lips, where I don't even need to use the Oops remover. And it's pretty much off. So since I have removed all my face makeup, when I am done with that, I go in with my Cetaphil moisturizer. I use just about that much on my hand. And I usually like to just kind of go around the face. Get a couple little dots everywhere. And I just make sure that I thoroughly moisturize my skin and down onto my neck. And I do have a Cetaphil facial wash that I keep in my shower, just because when I take a shower in the morning or at night, I use that in the shower and it just feels so amazing and refreshing. And then I'll come downstairs and do my skincare regimen. But I do use the Cetaphil moisturizer twice a day on my skin. This is the first step in my skincare regimen. My morning routine is a little bit different just because I use a moisturizer that has SPF in it. So that way when I do go out in the sun, my skin is a little bit more protected. And I do bring it down onto my neck a little bit. Try and protect as much of the open skin and exposed skin as I possibly can. So I'm done with the Cetaphil. After that, I go in with my Aveeno Positively Radiant Intense Night Cream. It does come in a small little jar, but I put it in one of these little squeeze bottles just because it's easier for me to use personally. I do have to kind of get it to come out down at the bottom. It's just easier for me to use versus it being in a little jar. And I just get a little dab like that. You don't need to use a ton, because a little bit does go such a long way. This is a very thick cream. And I rub this in as well. And as you can see, just that little bit that I used can go all over my entire face. And of course, the moment I say that this skin regimen has been working for me, where I haven't had that many breakouts, I am getting one right there. But it's been a really rough week with some news in the family, so that's probably why I got a couple breakouts. But they will not bring me down. So after that step, I go in and I use the Olay Regenerist Luminous Tone Perfecting Treatment, Daily Treatment, and use 2 to 4 drops. It does come with a little dropper, which I love. And this just kind of gives me a little bit of a luminosity to my skin. I don't like a lot, but it feels so refreshing. So I use about that much. And again, I just put a little bit around my face and I just rub that in. And Olay has been around for so many years. I can remember my grandmother using it. And she swore by this. Not this particular product, but just oil of Olay and Noxzema. Those were her 2 skincare products that she swore by. And she still had radiant skin when she passed at the age of 89. So I have got that all rubbed in there, all nice and smooth, and it does feel so silky smooth after you put this on. I have 2 more steps. After that, I use the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brightener Anti-Puff Eye Roller. As you can see, I'm starting to get some bags under there. So I don't want them to get too much brighter. Now that I'm all nice and greasy, you just simply unroll it. And I just swoop it, usually about 5 or 6 times under my eye area there. I do have a different one that I use in the morning, or sometimes I'll use this both in the morning and at night. And I kind of try and let that dry, or I'll sit here with my hand and kind of fan it for a little bit. And then my final step that I do is the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. I just get a little bit of this, and same thing with taking the few drops and putting it all over my skin. Same thing with my Cetaphil, my Aveeno, and my oil of Olay. I just kind of put that all over my face, and I use about that much of it. A little bit of this does go a long way. You know, most of these products, they are kind of more high-end or expensive, but skincare is by far one of the most important things that you have to do and you have to take care of. A lot of these I did get super cheap. I am a couponer, so you just have to watch for sales on these. The only one that I don't know about with there being a coupon for is the number 7, but those products now are available at CVS, or not CVS, I'm sorry, at Walgreens. And I have seen the number 7 line sometimes, like buy 2 get the 3rd free. So that is a phenomenal deal on that line. So if you can see it then, go ahead and pick it up. I have only tried this product from them, but it feels completely amazing on my skin. So after that step, I take my e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator and exfoliate my lips. And when you do this, you can really feel those little exfoliator beads. This one is just the clear, but it smells so good. And you can feel them working on your lips. You don't have to sit here like for 20 minutes doing this, but it feels so good. I try and put my lips together and do it. At that point, I'm done exfoliating, so I'll just rub my lips together. You can see there's the little exfoliators. I will then take a tissue and just kind of blot my lips. At that point, my lips are exfoliated. Now for this pimple crisis that I didn't know I had, I will take the Badescu, it's just called Drying Lotion, and this is what the product looks like. So it is completely clear liquid, and there's this pink stuff in the bottom. You do not shake this. You simply take a Q-tip, you dip it down until you get into the pink stuff there. So you see I'm in the pink. You pull out the Q-tip, and you see I have pink on the Q-tip. And now I'm going to look super funny, like a kid that had chickenpox. I'm using my mirror so I can get accurate, but I am going to zoom in for you. So this is one I feel coming on. Just now I felt this. And this is one that's been coming for a couple days, but it's not too big. It looks like I have a couple little spots here. So now you look like a kid with chickenpox, but it like will dry up the pimples, and aside from looking really funny and funky, it works. My neighbor told me about it and I was like, ooh, when it was on sale for like buy one get one half off, I picked it up. So now that I have all of that on, another product I have super been loving, and again it's by Badescu, is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Just to kind of set everything in, kind of like a setting spray. I just take this as I drop the lid and just spray my face, and it feels so refreshing, and I am pretty much ready for bed. So that was my come and get unready with me. You guys have already gotten ready with me aside from doing my skincare regimen. So I am going to let my hair down, and I am going to turn off these lights and get comfortable in bed with my kitties. So until next time, good night everybody. Hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any skincare products that you like or you think may help me with my dry skin, oily skin, or any of the other products you think that I might like, go ahead and give it put it in the comment section down below. And I will put everything that I use in the description box, as I always list everything. And I hope everyone has a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.